Good morning, students. Today we'll take up the third chapter in history, that is the Delhi Sultanate. हमने प्रीवियस चैप्टर में पढ़ा है कि 1192 AD में मोहम्मद घोरी, जो एक टर्किश रूलर थे, उन्होंने पृथ्वीराज चौहान को सेकेंड बैटल ऑफ तराइन में हराया. उसके बाद 1194 AD में बैटल ऑफ चांदवार में मोहम्मद घोरी ने कनौज के राजा जयचंद्र को भी हराया. From 1192 AD to 1206 AD, the Turkish rule, that is the rule by the Muslim rulers, extended over the Ganga Yamuna Doab, Bihar and Bengal. But Muhammad Ghori did not stay here. He left his trusted general Kutubuddin Aibak and Bakhtiar Khilji in charge of the conquered territory. जो territories उन्होंने conquer किए थे दूसरे rulers से, उसके in charge में he left Kutubuddin Aibak and Bakhtiar Khilji. And this was the beginning of the Turkish rule or the Muslim rule over the areas. इंडिया में मुस्लिम रूल स्टार्ट हुआ दिल्ली सल्तनत के एक्सपांशन से. तो आज हम इस चैप्टर दैट इज़ दिल्ली सल्तनत उसमें देखेंगे दिल्ली सल्तनत और उसकी इम्पोर्टेंट डायनेस्टीज़ और हर एक डायनेस्टी के रूलर्स के बारे में. The Delhi Sultanate set the stage for an interesting phase in history called the later medieval period. 5 dynasties ruled during this period: the Slave dynasty, the Khalji dynasty, the Tughlaq dynasty, the Sayyid dynasty and the Lodi dynasty. An interesting factor that comes to the fore is the importance of the city of Delhi in the later medieval period. This period is commonly known as the medieval period of Indian history. Now, let us see about the different dynasties and the rulers in each dynasty. The Delhi Sultanate started, that is the starting of the Turkish rule in India. It started with the rule of the Slave dynasty, which extended from 1206 to 1290 AD. The first ruler was Kutubuddin Aibak, who ruled from 1206 to 1210. Followed by Shamsuddin Iltutmish, Firoz Shah, Razia Sultan, Nasiruddin Mahmud and Ghiyasuddin Balban. He was the last ruler in the slave dynasty who ruled from 1266 to 1287 AD. After that, Ghiyasuddin Balban was defeated and the rule was taken up by the Khalji dynasty, where the first ruler was Jalaluddin Firoz Khilji, followed by the Alauddin Khilji, who ruled from 1296 to 1316 AD. After that, he was defeated by the first ruler of the Tughlaq dynasty, who was Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq. Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq ruled from 1320 to 1324 and he was followed by Muhammad bin Tughlaq and Firoz Shah Tughlaq. The Tughlaq dynasty came to an end in 1388, followed by Sayyid dynasty, which ruled from 1414 to 1451. The important rulers that ruled in the Sayyid dynasty were Khizr Khan Sayyid, Mubarak Shah Sayyid, Muhammad Shah Said and Alauddin Alam Shah Said. After that, when the Said dynasty, the rule of the Said dynasty ended in 1451, the Lodi dynasty took over the throne of Delhi and ruled from the period from 1451 to 1526, and the rulers of the Lodi dynasty were Bahlul Lodi, Sikandar Lodi and Ibrahim Lodi. So this is an information about the rulers of the different dynasties, the 5 dynasties of the Delhi Sultanate and the time period during which they ruled. After getting a brief idea about the establishment of the Delhi Sultanate, let us find out something about the sources of information about the different dynasties of the Sultanate period. दिल्ली सल्तनत की इंफॉर्मेशन पाने के लिए कई सारे सोर्सेस हैं. इंस्क्रिप्शंस, कॉइन्स और मॉन्यूमेंट्स इस समय की इंफॉर्मेशन पाने में काफ़ी यूज़फुल होते हैं. द Turco-Arab traditions of recording events made the court chronicles the most valuable sources of information. Comprehensive and detailed accounts of court proceedings have been provided by Ziauddin Barani, Samsi I Siraj, Afif, Minhaj I Siraj, Ibn Battuta and Marco Polo, who visited the subcontinent during this period. Their travelogues provide valuable information. Persian records of this age are also very important. Especially valuable are the histories, Tariq singular or Tawarik, which is a plural form, which are the historical records that are written in the Persian language.